Good morning, everyone. My name is Komal Verma. We are consist of three members in the group. Our group number is Brisbane 01. We are excited to introduce you a cobit, which stands for a control objectives for information and related technologies in a world where technology is consistently evolving. Cobit provides a solid foundation for organization to evaluate and improve their IT processes. By implementing COVID, organization can enhance their ability to manage risk, ensure compliance, and improve service delivery. So, what is COBIT? At its core, COBIT control objective for information related technology provide a comprehensive framework for managing and governing its IT within an organization. It takes a holistic approach covering all aspects of the information technology and ensuring that every element aligns seamlessly with the overall business objectives. So there are some evaluation for the COVID. So let's start with the COVID 1.0. Released in 1996, this initial version laid the groundwork for the what would become a pivotal framework in the IT landscape. Fast forward to 2005 when COVID 4.1 was introduced. This version marked we show the release of the COVID 5, a major revise that brought about a shift in how organizations approach IT governance. COVID-5 introduced a new model that emphasized value delivery and risk optimization. So each version has built upon its procedure, adapting a new challenges and opportunities in the realm of IT governance. Here's are some more components for the COVID framework. So let's begin with the performance management framework. At the heart of COVID lies a robust performance management framework that enables organizations to measure and monitor effectiveness of their IT governance management practices. Moving on the governance and management objectives. So the COVID defines a clear set of objectives for the both government and management of the enterprise IT. Finally, let's discuss the governance and management practices. So, in that outlined by COVID, the framework provides a comprehensive set of practices that guides organization in both of the governance and management of their IT resources. Let's talk about the COVID principle. So let's begin with the first principle, meeting stakeholders' needs. So COVID emphasized the importance of addressing the needs of all stakeholders, including customers, shareholders, and employees. Next, we have to do the principle of enterprise end-to-end. So COVID provides a comprehensive framework in managing IT across the entire enterprise. So the third principle of the COBIT is the single integrated framework. So one of the key advantages of the COBIT is that it offers a unfilled framework for IT governance and management. So last, moving into the we have the principle of enabling holistic approach. Okay, COBIT promotes a holistic perspective on IT management, talking into about account all aspects of the IT environment, include people, processes, and technologies. Now we are moving to the meeting stakeholders' needs. So first is align IT with business goals. Second is value delivery and risk optimization. And third is transparency and accountability. So let's start with the first aspect of the principle aligning with IT business goals. So COVID underscores the necessity of the aligning IT objective with the overall business strategy of the organization. So the next we have the concept of the value delivery and risk optimization. So COVID emphasized the importance of optimizing IT investments to deliver value to stakeholders while managing the inherent risk associated with IT system. And last but not the least, finally, let's discuss transparency and accountability. COVID promotes an environment of transparency and accountability in IT governance and management. So next slides will be declared by my colleague.
Hello, my name is Roopjit Kaur. I'm talking about the covering the enterprise end to end. And the definition is a COBIT recognized that IT systems are interconnected with all aspects of the organization. Therefore, it emphasizes a holistic approach to IT governance and management. And there is some points here: department, sales and marketing, finance and human resources and operations. Department is the IT role, and sales and marketing, customer relationships management, and the finance, financial reporting systems, accounting software, and treasury management systems. And the next is the human resources, payroll systems, employee management systems, talent acquisitions platforms. And the next one is the operations, supply chain management systems. And I'm next talking about my next slides, applying a single integrated framework. COBIT promotes the use of a single integrated framework for IT governance and management. There is a some points: information technology infrastructure library is a comprehensive framework for IT services management covering the entire life cycle of IT services. The next one is the International Organization for Standardization, develops and publishes international standards for various industries, including IT. And the Organization for Standardization standards provide guidance on IT security, data privacy, quality management, and other aspects of IT management. The next one is COBIT, provides a framework for IT governance and management, ensuring alignment with the business goals and effective risk management. Now I'm talking about enabling a holistic approach. There is some 3 points: process, structures, and culture. Processes. COBIT acknowledges that IT is not just about technology but also about processes. Structure. COBIT emphasizes the importance of establishing appropriate organizational structures for IT governance and management. And culture. COBIT recognizes the role of culture in IT governance and management. Now I am talking about the separating governance from management. There is 2 points: governance and management. Governance. Governance refers to the overall decision making and oversight of IT within an organization. Management. Management refers to the day-to-day execution of IT activities, including planning, implementation, monitoring, and improvement. Now I am going to discuss about the advantages of COBIT. First of a clear structure for IT governance. COBIT provides a well-defined structure for IT governance, establishing clear roles, responsibilities, and processes. Next one is enhances decision-making processes. COBIT provides a framework for evaluating IT-related decisions, assessing potential risk, and considering various risk perspectives. Next one is improves performance measurements. COBIT helps organizations track and measure the performance of their IT functions. IT provides a framework for setting and performance indicators. This is my last slides. I am talking about the purpose behind COBIT IT development. First point is growing need for effective IT governance. The increasing complexity of IT systems and the growing reliance of technology by organizations led to the development of COBIT. Next point is managing risk associated with IT. Organizations faced a multitude of risks related to IT, including security breaches, loss, and system failures. The last point is aligning IT with business goals. The needs for IT to support business strategies and initiatives was paramount. COPIT was designed to help organizations align IT investments and decisions with their overall objectives. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kajal and I'm going to discuss the rest part of my presentation. First, I'm going to discuss COBIT, a framework for IT governance. So, let me discuss what is COBIT. So, COBIT stands for Control Objective for Information and Related Technology. It's a global framework for managing and governing IT. So, second, what does COBIT do? So COBIT provides guidelines to help organizations use IT effectively. It makes sure it supports business goals, manages risk, and stays secure and efficient. Next point is the key points for COBIT. First, it aligns IT with business goals. Second, it helps control and manage IT risk. Third, ensures IT operation and secure and efficient. So next we will going to discuss why we use COBIT. So it helps organization improve their IT management and achieve better results. Next, I'm going to discuss implementation of COBIT. So the first step in implementing COBIT is to access current IT practices. Governance practices. So first, it review existing IT control, process, and policies. Second, it evaluates how well these are working. So second one is define IT governance goals. So it set clear goals for what you want to achieve and identify desired outcomes and prioritize what needs improvement. And last and final step is it involves implement changes. First one is it develop and put in place new controls, policies and procedures. And second one, it use new technologies if needed to reach your goals. Next one is case study. Now I'm going to discuss about two companies, company A and company B. So, and the company's impact of COVID implementation. So company A improved regulatory complaints by implementing COVID's control objectives and it leading to reduced audit finding and improved. So company B is it improves risk management practices, enhanced IT governance and risk management by adopting COVID's framework, resulting in improved decision making. And my next slide is COBIT processes. Now I'm going to discuss the COBIT processes. So COBIT organized 37 processes into four main areas to manage IT effectively. The first one is planning and organization. So in first one, it develops and communicate IT strategy. Second, it set up a governance structure. And third, it manages IT risk. So second one is acquisition and implementation. In acquisition and implementation, it identify and achieve new IT system and services. And it also implement these system and services. The third process of COVID is delivery and support. So it delivers and support IT services and manage incident and ensure services continue smoothly. Last COVID process is monitoring and evaluation. So it process in this domain focus on monitoring and evaluating the effectiveness of IT governance and management practices. In this slide, I'm going to discuss COBIT and IT governance. So first one is enhanced stakeholder communication. So COBIT encourages clear and open communication between IT businesses, stakeholders, and management. Second, it also ensures everyone understands IT practices and aligns decision with business goal. So second is aligning IT objectives with organization goals. So COBIT helps make sure IT objectives matches the organization over goals. And it also ensures IT investment support the business strategy and contribute to the success. The third point is effective risk management. So COBIT provides a way to identify access and manage IT related risk. And it also helps organizations reduce potential IT risk. The last step for COVID and IT governance is it improved security and complements. So COVID support implementing strong security measures and it also ensure complements with relevant regulation and standards.